Everybody, we're back. Week 6 just finished off another awful London game. That's what I expect when I tune into a London game featuring the Jacksonville Jaguars. A complete shithole. Awful. Jaguars are awful. Doug Peterson. Awful. Whoever that guy with the mustache is. Awful. And most awful of all, Trevor Lawrence. Sucks. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's take a look at the 5 things to watch for as we head into week 6 of another great Crack Kills season on Crack Kills Quick Hits, the #1 returning YouTube show about the Crack Kills Football League. Quick hit number 1, alone at the top. The Flies snuck past the Cons last week thanks to a late fumble by Pratt Frymuth, although I think the score got adjusted so it wasn't exactly how much, but still. That sucks. 5-0 for the Flies, but big game today against the streaking Mean Genes. The champs looking to widen the gap. The former champs looking to get back into first. Denim, winners of 3 in a row. 2 of those 3 wins have featured a high score. Thursday night slugfest. George Kittle, 2 touchdowns. Big game for Kittle. We also saw Kenneth Walker 3. Big game for the Genes. Different lineups today. Flies, 3 quarterbacks. One of them was Trevor Lawrence, though. So, all right. Genes, 2 tight ends today. Brock Bowers, who has actually been pretty good as a rookie this year. Maybe a quiet good over there in Vegas. Sam Laporta, disappointing. #1 tight end last year. Has not been able to get things going this year. As Nick Bosa able to get things going. Maybe the Genes will get him this week. We'll see. Of course, a bye this week. Maybe they schemed him in this past bye week. Quick hit number 2. Fading out. No comment on the Apes. Losers of 4 in a row. King Quan, losers of 3 in a row. All sit tied for last with the Tinfoil Kings, who are the league's #2 scorer. Not a good place to be for those other 3 teams. Maybe the Kings, it's not as bad, but rough spot, especially for the Apes, and no comment. Apes facing Future Cop, who's a mini slide of their own, but maybe the Apes made their best move of the season by finally benching the Sex Pest. He is on the bench today. No comment taken on Shittown. Neither team showed much on Thursday Night Football. Maybe a worse result for Shittown than no comment, but things have not been good for either of those teams on Thursday night. King Quan taking on the aforementioned Kings. Quan could be in last place, alone, depending on the results, but as we all know, we're in week 6. We've got 10 weeks left counting this week, so a lot of season left for all these teams to get right. Of course, we've got the jam in the middle. Things move around. Injuries, we've already seen. We'll see what happens with this, with the rest of this season. Quick hit number 3. On a roll. Outside of Superfly TNT, the hottest team in the Crack Kills League is All Business. Winners of 4 in a row. Chance for All Business to make a statement today. They have always struggled a little in the early season. This year, off to a 4-1 start. We know they are a closing team. So if they can make things happen early, could be a big season for All Business. Only once before have they done it, and they were, I believe, only 1 loss in the season. Tied for second. Only 8 points separate these 2 teams, All Business and Phil's Fugitives in scoring. Mahomes and Kelsey finally found a little connection the last couple weeks, but bye week for those 2 guys. Maybe they're trying to find even more of a connection this bye week. Of course, big game for Brock Purdy on Thursday night. All Business rolling 4 wide receivers deep today. Interesting lineup, of course, with those Mahomes and Kelsey out. Winner keeps pace with the champs. Should be a good one today. Fugitives playing their 2nd straight big game. Quick hit number 4. Early season surprise. For unfinished business, Alvin Kamara has been the steal of the draft. He was a 4th-round pick, 6 touchdowns, 23 catches in 5 games. League's #1 scorer. Just below him, Nico Collins, another big surprise for Shittown, but he will miss at least a month due to a hamstring injury. Elsewhere, some guys that maybe showed up that we didn't expect. Derrick Henry has been great in spite of no comment. Henry probably not expected to put up the numbers he's had so far. Leads the league in rushing. Malik Neighbors, an early Rookie of the Year favorite for Superfly. Concussion, though. He's missed the last 3 games, and we know how finicky concussions can be. The Flies, though, probably have the Rookie of the Year also on their team, Jaden Daniels. I mean, I think maybe a little bit more expected that he would be good, but still, really nice start for Daniels. Elsewhere, we've seen these big performances followed by duds. I hate Cole Kmet. Who can keep up? Who's going to get injured? I mean, the way things have gone, we've seen some really star players get injured. Who's next? And who's next to come back? Things to watch. Quick hit number 5. Not out of the gate. We've had no real busts this year. I just did a quick look. Everyone classified as a bust is borderline because of the criteria, but even more so, injured. Can't blame ineffectiveness this year. The guys just haven't been on the field. Usually a player or two drafted high, don't show up, don't put up the points we expected them this year. They can't even get on the field or show up at all, thanks to injuries. Let's hope things improve for all of us as this season goes on. We get some more scoring. Maybe we saw a glimpse of it last week with some more scoring. The problem is, though, that's counter of what we know is actually going to happen. We're going to see more injuries. We're going to see more guys missing games. And so it's going to be up to us as owners to navigate those pitfalls. See who can do it and who can't. And I got a pretty good idea that I can't. We'll see. Finally, player to watch. It's for the Jeans. Stephon Diggs, wide receiver. No Nico Collins in that offense anymore. Diggs will have to step up and pick up the slack. The Jeans need Diggs to have a big game. He had 20 in his first game. He's been productive, but 20 is his highest score this year. He does have a single-digit game. We'll see if Diggs can pick up the slack and if the Jeans can power through Superfly. Huge game today for those two. That's it for Crack Kills Quick Hits for Week 6. Good luck to everyone this week except Shittown.